Good morning, students. Welcome back after many days. So, today I'd like to teach the fundamentals of English. The first topic, the very important topic, parts of speech. Because during all these days, due to COVID-19, you have been resting at home. So I think you have forgot what you have already learned, 9th class B section students. So I'd like to let you know the fundamentals. Fundamentals, that means the parts of speech are very, very important for 10th class point of examination and intermediate also. So I don't teach any lessons from textbook, but today I'd like to teach you parts of speech. So shall we start the class? And my sincere request is you have to note down every part, every sentence, what I'm going to teach you now. On a particular book, you have to maintain to note down the points. Okay? We don't waste time and we start the program. See, today's topic is parts of speech. Here, parts of speech means, first of all, the language we teach, the language we speak, we read. The communication is the rest. See, it is the combination of parts of speech. Whatever you speak, that belongs to a certain parts of speech in English. In English, there are there 8 types of parts of speech. There are 8 types of parts of speech in English. The first one here, noun. The first one, noun. I think you can't see. Okay, the first one, noun. And I'll write here. The first one, noun. Second one, pronoun. Third one, adjective. Fourth one, verb. Fifth one, adverb. Sixth one, preposition. Seventh one, conjunction. And the last one, eighth one, interjection. These 8 are the parts of speech in English. Today, we are going to discuss the first one, noun. Okay? Once note down them, these 8 parts of speech. See, particularly the common mistake every student does is, see, while writing conjunction, most of the students write conjunction. Conjunction. So this is wrong, not conjunction. It is conjunction. And one more common mistake every student do is, while writing interjection, they usually write interjunction. They usually write interjunction. Interjunction is also not correct. See, these two are wrongs. conjunction, interjection. And first we'll discuss noun. What is a noun? What is a noun? Types of nouns and everything about noun we'll see. Right. First of all, what is a noun? You see, noun is nothing but, noun is one of the 8 parts of speech. Here, it's a word. Noun represents or denotes names. You see, it means a noun. Noun means it denotes or represents. It denotes or represents names. Names of persons. Names of things. Names of animals, names of places, and etc. Noun is nothing but, of course, it denotes names of persons, things, animals, places, rivers. That's why noun is simply called as naming word. Noun is simply called as, it's a naming word. Naming word means here, we name things. We name. For example, my parents named me Srinivas. This place is named as Nagara. You see, all the names are called as nouns. That's why it is simply called as a naming word. Here, you should not think that, say, names of not only persons, things, animals, places. No. All names. If you name this as a blackboard, suppose a name. This is called, of course, not a blackboard, I'm sorry. This is a whiteboard. For example, we name this as duster, a thing for dusting something. So this is duster. This is a marker, like, see. All the names are called as nouns. Have you understood? I hope you understood. Noun is a word, one of the 8 parts of speech. It represents or denotes names of people, things, places, animals, rivers, planets, continents, flowers, trees, etc. So that's why we simply call it as noun is a naming word. In the point of examination, you see, especially there are questions in 10th class public examination based on these parts of speech. But coming to intermediate first year, you have 3 marks will be given in intermediate first year examination, public examinations from this question, parts of speech. 6 questions will be given. In every sentence, there is one word underlined. So you have to, of course, the students have to identify what parts of speech the underlined word belong to. So 6 are the 3 marks. So these are fundamentals. You must know fundamentals. Here we have types of nouns. If we move forward, of course, forward in this topic, nouns, we have types of nouns also. But in the examination, you see, types of nouns will not be asked. You will be asked whether the underlying word is noun, of course, a noun, a pronoun, or something else. You will not be asked. You will not be asked to denote whether it is, whether the underlying word is a proper noun or common noun or something else, types of nouns. So, but even though it is not useful for the examination point of view, you must know, you must be able to know what is what. The types of nouns. See, let us see the types of nouns now. Types of nouns. Types of nouns. See, majorly we have 5 types of nouns we have. Nouns can be classified into 5 different types. The first one is common noun. And second one is proper noun. And third one is collective noun. And fourth one is material noun. And the last one, fifth one is abstract noun. So these are the 5 types of nouns. You see, 5 types of nouns in English. Noun can be classified into 5 types. The first one, common noun, proper noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. So you should be able to know what is a common, what is a proper noun. How to identify the different types of nouns. First we'll see what is a common noun. Okay, shall we see? See. What is a common noun? See, common noun is a word. Of course, common noun is a word that is used in common to persons, things, places, etc. We use common noun for commonly known people. You see, common noun is a word that is used in common to refer or to represent or to denote people, things, places, rivers, etc. I will let you know very clearly the difference between the first type of noun, common noun, and the second type of noun, proper noun. You can be easily understood. By the examples what I am going to teach you now, you can be easily able to identify what is a common noun, what is a proper noun. So first of all, common noun is used in common to represent or to denote people, things, places, rivers, etc. See, the second one is, the second type of noun is proper noun. Second one is proper noun. Proper noun means here, of course, proper noun is a word, of course, a word that denotes that is used to denote or represents a particular or specific person, things, places, etc. See, once again, I'll teach you. Common noun, here, proper noun. These are the first two types of nouns. Common noun is a word used in common to refer or to denote persons, things, places in common. And second one, proper noun, it is used to specify or it is used for a particular type of person, thing, place, river, animal, etc. Simply you can understand. Proper nouns means here particular things, specific things. Common noun means here they are used in general. See, by these examples you can understand. See, Shakespeare was a great Shakespeare was a great playwright. See, playwright means here dramatist. Playwright or dramatist means a person who writes dramas is called as playwright or dramatist. Here, play, P-L-A-Y, play means it has two meanings. It has two meanings. Play means here playing games on the ground. Another meaning is play means a drama. That's why a person who writes dramas or plays is called as playwright or dramatist. Here, that's another matter. First, look at this example sentence. See, Shakespeare was a great playwright or dramatist. Here, in this sentence, we have two nouns, two names are there. Here, Shakespeare is one name. Of course, here, playwright is one name. Here, Shakespeare is a specific name of a writer, an English writer. Shakespeare is a particular name of a person. That's why it is called as proper noun, a particular name. And coming to playwright or dramatist, playwright means here we use this word in common to all the persons, all the people who write dramas or playwrights. So here this is common. You see, for example, you can easily understand Shakespeare was an English writer, but you see, I let you understand easily. I mentioned one Telugu writer name, for example. You see, Sri. I think you know this writer very well in Telugu, of course. Okay, Sri is a Telugu writer. You see, Sri is a Telugu writer. You see, Sri is a particular name of a writer, specific name. Here, writer is a common noun here. Writer is used to denote the people who writes writings. So, this is a common noun. One more example you can understand with this example. See, Kohli is one of the best player. Look at this example. Kohli is one of the best players. One of the best players. See, look at this here. We have two nouns in this sentence. Kohli and here players. See, Kohli is a particular name of a cricket player. A specific name this is. That's why it is called as a proper noun. And coming to player, we have so many players in cricket history, like Rohit Sharma, Kohli, Dhoni, Chris Gale. See, you have known most of the players. So we use player to all the players who play cricket. That's why this is called as common noun. And one more example. We'll see. Third example. Chess is an interesting game. Chess is an interesting game. Chess is an interesting game. Here we have two games are there. Two nouns. One is chess and the second one is game. Here chess is a particular or specific name of a game, or of course a sport. So this is called as a proper noun. And coming to this game, see now here you should not understand like this. You see, chess is the only game we should not understand. You see, cricket is a game, of course. Cricket is a game, chess is a game, caroms is a game, javelin throw, running. You see, this is used in common for all the games and sports. So this is called as common. I hope you understand the difference between common noun and proper noun. Simple, very simple. Common nouns means they are used in common to refer all the people, places, things in common. But proper noun means to specify or to represent a particular name of a person, thing, place, animal, or river. I think these three examples are enough for us. Shall we write one more example? You see, we'll write the fourth example, the last example. By this you can understand very clearly the difference between proper noun and common noun. The fourth and the last example here. Asia is the biggest continent. The biggest continent. Asia is the biggest continent. You see here, there are two continents. Asia, two names, and the second one is continent. Two nouns are here in this sentence. Asia is the particular name of a continent, of course the biggest in the world. So that's why it is called as a proper noun. And continent here used in common to all the 7 continents. For example, Africa is a continent, Australia is a continent, North America, South America. You see, continent is used in common. That's why it is a common noun. I hope you understood very well the difference between common noun and proper noun. If you can't follow my language or of course my way of teaching, you can just ask me in person to how to modify. I can modify my way of teaching. Okay, we'll see the third parts of speech. The third parts of speech, collective noun. Collective noun. This is the third types of nouns. Collective noun. Here, collective noun means the meaning of this word implies exists in this type of noun. Collection means a group of things. Group of things, group of people come together at one place and used as a whole, as one. That is collective noun. You see, collective noun is a word, of course. Collective noun is a word that is used to denote or represent a group of things. a group of things or persons as one unit. As one unit means here, of course, as a whole, as one. See, collective noun means here, of course, it's a word that is used to denote or represent a group of things together, a group of people together as one is called as collective noun. Collective noun means a collection of people, collection of things come together at one place is called as collective noun. You see, along with my daily class, I would like to let you know 5 new words and 5 idioms. In every class, I'd like to let you know 5 new vocabulary. Of course, that you might have not known, and 5 idioms also. See, learning new things, learning new vocabulary always makes us ready for the competitive examination. So, nothing happens if you learn some words. Don't feel boring or something else to learn these things. You see, at the end of this video, I'll let you know 5 words, new vocabulary and 5 idioms. Okay, please note them separately in your notebook after this class. See, collective noun means here, it's a word that denotes or represents a group of things or persons as a whole unit or one unit. For example, you see here in collective noun, the benefit of using this noun is we need not to use all the people like. See, to represent a group of people we use crowd. You see, herd, school, family. See, look at these words. Crowd means here a group of people. Herd, of course, this is used to denote wild animals. A herd of lions, a herd of tigers, a herd of elephants, of course. School, of course, school is not like, our school, educated school, is not our educated school or something else. Here school means a school of fish. To represent a group of fish together as one, we use school of fish, we can say like this. And family, a group of people in a family, of course. So here collective nouns means a group. It's a word that is used to denote or represent a group of things, persons come together as one unit. See, I'll give you some examples of this. A herd of lions. Second one. A school of fish. Third one. An army of ants. A flock of sheep. A fleet of ship. A bunch of flowers. A bundle of sticks, a bundle of sticks, and some more. 8th one. A bunch of grapes. 9, 12. A parliament of owls. A murder of crows. I think you can see all these. Okay. See, these are a few examples of collective nouns. See, a herd of lions. Herd means here a group of lions. See, a school of fish. School, of course, a group of fish. Army. See, army means, of course, always. You see, a group of people. Here, a group of ants is called as army. See, a flock of sheep. See, actually, the word sheep can be used both as singular as well as plural also. We should not say sheeps. We should not say sheeps or, of course, fishes also. Fish can be a singular sometimes and a plural sometimes. In the same way, sheep can be either singular or plural. We should not say sheeps. See, we have some rules and regulations to form plural nouns from singular nouns. That is another topic, I'll teach you later. See, these are called as fundamentals. See, a flock of sheep, a fleet of sheep. I mean, a group of ships come together at harbor. That is called as a fleet of sheep. And a bunch of flowers. A group of flowers come together, tied together, it is called as a bunch of flowers. And a bundle of sticks, a group of sticks, of course. And a bunch of grapes as well. See, a bunch of flowers and a bunch of grapes both are. And a parliament of, this is a new word. Parliament means here, that is not a legislative assembly or something else which is located in Delhi. See, parliament means a group of owls. A group of owls come together is called parliament. The murder means you should not think murdering someone with a knife or something else. You see, murder means here a group of crows is called as murder. So these are a few examples for collective. We have so many examples other than English. We'll see them later. So see, you can write all these things. And one more very, very important thing is, when we use these collective nouns in a sentence, the verb form must be in singular. For example, for example, see, a herd of lions is crossing the road. A herd of lions is crossing the road. Can you see this one? Okay, a herd of lions is crossing the road. You see, herd of lions. Herd is a collective, of course, noun. So, collective noun is always followed by a singular verb. Here, you should not take that. Generally, this is a mistake students do. A herd of lions, you see, lions. Lion is a singular noun, lions is a plural noun. So, we should be in a plural mood, of course. Lions are, we generally use this one. A herd of lions are crossing the road. This is, of course, wrong. See, almost all, in all the times, collective noun is followed by singular verb form. You see, a school of fish is, an army of ants is, a fleet of sheep is, a bunch of flowers is, you see, a parliament of owls is, like. We should not say a bunch of grapes are. We should not say like that. A bunch of grapes is like. So this is a collective noun. Collective noun. And we'll see the fourth type of parts of speech. What is the fourth type of? First one is common noun. Second one is proper noun. Third one is collective nouns. We have just completed. And the fourth one is material noun. Material noun. See, material nouns represent or denote metals and minerals. Minerals and metals are considered as material noun. Here, simple, nothing is there here. All metals are called as, of course. You see, material noun is a word used to denote or represent metals and minerals. All metals and minerals are considered as material nouns, right? Material nouns. So these material nouns are always uncountable nouns. Material nouns are always uncountable nouns. You see, nouns can be in another category. Nouns can be countable nouns, uncountable nouns in English. Countable nouns means here the nouns that can be counted on fingers easily. For example, see a school, for example, school, one school, two school, three school, like we can say. And for example, boy, one boy, two boys, three boys, four boys, 100 boys, 1,000 boys, like you see, we can easily count on fingers. So they can be countable nouns. But uncountable nouns means the nouns that cannot be counted. Of course, they have a measurement, a different measurement. We should not say 1, 2, 3 like, of course. We have a different measurement like kilograms, liters, tons or something else. So material nouns are uncountable nouns. See, examples for material nouns are, you can write iron. Iron is the examples of material. Of course, it's a metal. Iron, steel, sand, oil, sugar, rice, aluminium, bauxite, magnesium, platinum, gold, silver, etc. See, these are called as metals and materials. Of course, these are called as material nouns. Material noun means here a word that is used to denote or represent minerals and, of course, metals. So all the minerals and metals are called as material nouns. They cannot be counted. There will always be uncountable nouns because they have a certain, of course, a general measurement. They have a different measurement. They can be counted with, they can be counted in liters, kilograms, tons, like. Right? One more important point I have just forgot. See, I'll tell you. See, the very important point is, see, while you are writing the second noun, second type of noun, proper noun, while you are writing the second type of noun, proper noun. Proper noun means, specific names or particular names of people, things or places, etc. Specific names. While you write these specific names, you must begin the proper noun with caps. Cap letter. Cap letter. This is very, very important rule in punctuation mark. You see, cap letter. For example, you see, for example, his name is Ramakrishna. His name is Ramakrishna. See, look at this image. His name is Ramakrishna. Look at this word, Ramakrishna. It is a particular name of a person. It is a particular name of a person. That's why we begin with a cap letter. You see, you should not write like this. You see, the common mistake every student do is, his name is, you write like this, Ramakrishna. You see, use small letter. If you use this one, this can be considered as wrong. You see, proper nouns must begin with the cap letter. You see, for example, America is a country. America is a country. See, you should not write small letter, America. See, listen to this rule. Wherever the proper noun comes, that means whether it comes in the beginning of the sentence, or in the middle of the sentence, or at the end of the sentence. Wherever it comes, it doesn't matter. It must begin with cap letter. This is the rule you should remember. And we'll see the fourth type of noun. Not fourth type. So far we have completed. So far we have completed 4 types of nouns. The first one is common noun, proper noun, collective noun, and now material noun. The fifth one and the last one, abstract. Abstract noun. Abstract noun. See, abstract noun is. Abstract noun is a word. Abstract noun is a word used to represent or denote quality, state, or action of people. You see, the last one, fifth one, abstract noun means here, of course it's a word. It is used to represent or denote the quality of a person. The quality of a person or state of person or thing. You see, state means here, it doesn't matter. See, states, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, like, you see, state, the well-being. And the third one is action of people. Okay? See, examples here. Examples. Right, one more thing I forgot. See, abstract noun means it's a word used to represent or denote quality, state, or action of people. See, These nouns have no physical shape. These nouns have no physical shape. These nouns have no physical shape and can't be seen or touched. See, the nouns that can be, you see, abstract noun means here, the nouns have no physical shape, can be seen, can be touched. They have no physical shape, they cannot be seen, they cannot be touched. Okay, just we enjoy them, we feel them. For example, see, kindness, greatness, theft, etc. See, theft, wisdom, etc. See, these are a few examples of abstract nouns. Abstract noun means here they denote to qualify a state or action of people. They cannot be seen, they cannot be touched, and they have no physical shape. They are not physically existent, we just feel them. So they are called as, these are kindness, greatness, theft, wisdom, politeness. Generally, these abstract nouns are formed by adding NESS. NESS, of course, adjective plus NESS becomes abstract noun. Abstract nouns are formed from adjectives. For example, kind is an adjective, kindness. Great, an adjective, NESS, greatness. Theft is a noun. We can't see theft, we can't see wisdom, we can't see greatness, we just feel them, we enjoy them. So these are abstract nouns. So far we have completed the first topic of parts of speech, noun. We have seen common noun, proper noun, collective noun, material noun and abstract noun. These are. In a simple way, if somebody asks you, we can say noun can be of two types. In another way, I have explained you, there are 5 types of nouns, but we can also say nouns can be 2 types. The first one is concrete. Concrete noun, abstract noun. These are the 2 ways. Concrete noun means here the nouns that can be seen, touched, that have physical shape. For example, this board, this duster, this marker, myself. So these can be seen, these can be touched, and they have physical shape. And abstract noun means what we have discussed now. So this is about the first topic of parts of speech, noun. We'll see the second topic, pronoun, in the next class. Thank you.